Hey everyone, so starting from today forward, every Saturday I'm going to do my rankings, whether that be best movies, ranking movies within a certain franchise, it doesn't matter. Every Saturday is going to be ranking day. Every Sunday I'm going to try to make it tier list day. We'll see how that goes because I might have some issues recording, we'll see. But yes, today's going to be a very fun video if you saw by the title already. We are going to go over 10 movies that I think are so bad that they're actually worth watching, whether it be for entertainment because it's so hilariously laughable that you actually have a good time with it, or if there are some parts of it that are genuinely trying to be good, but it just failed miserably. Regardless of what it is, I think these are 10 movies that are so bad you should definitely watch. So starting in at number 10, we have Moonfall. Now, Moonfall, I remember watching in theaters, and I was laughing the entire time by how unbelievably stupid the script was, the writing was. Josh Gad's character and his arc through the film was so stupid, and I have not watched it since, but I still remember every detail about it because it was that awful. The visual effects in the movie are pretty good though, and the concept is so crazy about like there being life inside the moon, but the movie actually looks great when they're in space. So definitely check this one out if you're willing to have a good time, even though the movie is really trash. And coming in at number 9, we have Kraven the Hunter. Really, any of this Sony Spider-Man spin-off villain movies could have been in here, whether it be like Venom 2, Venom 3. I would put Morbius in here, but I've actually never seen Morbius. So I went with Kraven because this movie is just an utter failure from beginning to end. And it's worth watching because it's actually so disastrously bad that you wonder how they even came up with it. The script is so poor. And while Aaron Taylor Johnson fits Kraven, he like is given nothing to do in this film because it's so boring, it's so bland, it's such an ugly movie. It's so gray and lifeless. The Rhino was incredibly stupid, and Aaron Taylor Johnson can't save this absolute train wreck of a movie. Now, coming in at number 8, I have Lara Croft Tomb Raider. This movie is on this list because it's really bad, but it's really fun. Like, it's an enjoyable movie, even though it is awful, because Angelina Jolie, she does a good job with what she's given in the movie, which is just so corny, so campy, such a campy script, and it's just total nonsense from beginning to end. But if you want to have a good time and go on an adventure with Lara Croft, I think you'll enjoy this film a bit. Coming in at number 7, we have Final Destination 4 or The Final Destination. Really, any Final Destination movie could go in here. And I was going to put 5 because 5 is worse than number 4 in my opinion. But the reason I have number 4 on here is because I was laughing the entire time because the movie is so stupid, so bad. The CGI is awful, the script is horrendous, and it's like 85 minutes long. Like, it's such a joke of a movie. It's so bad, and the fact that this was actually put out as a movie in a big franchise is completely baffling to me. But regardless of how horrible it is entertainingly stupid and funny because every scene after the next, every event is just so forced. It's so unnecessary, and it is actually very funny. Now, number 6, we have Fantastic Four. People call it Fantastic Four Stick. It's the 2015 Fantastic Four with Miles Teller, Michael B. Jordan, Kate Mara, and it is atrociously bad. Now, it is not worse than some of the movies on this list, but it is the most disappointing. I'm not saying that I expected much from it, but it's a Fantastic Four movie. Like, we should have gotten more than this. This is slop. It's complete garbage nonsense. And the reason it's on this list is because it's so bad that when you're watching it, you're like, wow, this is so awful that I'm actually having a good time. Not because it's actually good, but because I'm enjoying watching how much of a train wreck abomination it is. So definitely check out this film if you haven't yet. Just don't watch it before you watch the new Fantastic Four, because then you're gonna think like, wow, this is like, what are we doing here? Now, number 5, this movie kind of goes hand in hand with the Fantastic Four movie and the Kraven movie. It's Madam Web. Madam Web is such a trash, garbage, horrendously horrible film. And that's because mainly the script is so bad, so forced, so contrived. It really has no idea what it wants to be. And all the events in this film are just, they could all be avoided so easily. It's so stupid. Like the scene where the knockoff Spider-Man is about to get hit by a car, and instead of just running away, he jumps directly into it. It's so stupid, but it's entertaining in the best way because it is that bad that you just want to keep watching it because you're like, wow, I'm having a good time with appreciating how horrendous this is. And number 4, I have the Emoji Movie, and this movie and the next 4 on the list are so outrageously awful that I don't even really enjoy watching them because of how bad they are. I just think you should watch them to understand how bad they are. The Emoji Movie is a pile of crap from beginning to end. It truly is. It lives up to the name of one of the worst movies of all time because everybody considers it to be, and that's no exception. James Corden is the big thumb. It's so stupid. Like, this movie is really, really bad, but you should see it because you should understand what a truly awful film is. Now, number 3, in the same vein as Emoji Movie, we have Paws of Fury. The reason I put this one higher is because nobody talks about it as much, and so I want people to actually go out and watch this movie. I watched this movie in theaters, and I was taken aback by how horrendous it is. Now, Paws of Fury is an utter abomination from beginning to end. It's so unlikable. It tries to be preachy a little bit too with like accepting outsiders and stuff, but it does it in the stupidest way possible. And the third act of this movie is literally like a cat trying to protect like a big toilet bowl that he has in his castle. It's incredibly dumb. Samuel L. Jackson voices a character in this movie. Like, it's a train wreck from beginning to end, but you should definitely watch it because it's pretty funny. Number 2, I'm sure anybody who knows anything about movies probably expected this to be on the list, but I have Batman and Robin. Batman and Robin, when I first watched this movie, I even wrote in my review on Letterboxd, I was like, did they purposely make this movie as awful as it could be? Because the dialogue is horrendous. The only thing worse than the dialogue is Arnold Schwarzenegger's delivery of his dialogue. Oh my gosh, it just, from beginning to end, this movie, it just is so horrible. It's so saturated, but like in events and color, but none of it's exciting, none of it's entertaining. It's a jumbled mess. Not to mention it's way longer than it needs to be. Like, this movie could have been a half hour shorter and we still would have gotten the same result. Robin's character's awful, Batgirl's character's awful, George Clooney sucks. The bat suits look like trash with the nipples on them. It's literally one of the worst movies ever. Now, coming in at number 1, and I've been wanting to talk about this movie on the channel for such a long time, and I'm so glad I've finally been able to. I have the live-action Mulan movie. Now, any of the Disney live-action movies, you know that I'm not a fan of because I think they're hollow, lifeless cash grabs. But this movie goes way, way, way beyond that. And I'm not even somebody that likes the original Mulan, but this movie makes the original Mulan look like an absolute 10 out of 10 masterpiece because this live-action Mulan film is so egregiously awful that I couldn't even stomach finishing it. Like, I had to turn it off, like, and then watch it again because I literally could not sit through it. It is so bad. The worst acting I've ever seen in a movie. The lead character is so unlikable, so annoying the entire time. The villain is trash. It looks like crap. It's actually like one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Probably the worst movie I've ever seen. And the reason I have it on this list is for that very reason. Like, I think you should experience how awful of a film this is. So that has been my ranking of 10 movies that I think are so bad I think you should watch them. Let me know what you guys think. What are some movies that you think are truly awful but you want others to view? Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.